So what we're doing is we're taking like the double D style, and we're going to take like a little bit of an angled style, and we're going to take Kataclysmic's eyes into a new Cataclysmic. What you've got to do is you've got to take your sharp pointy scissors and make sure that you don't jab your eyes out with them. It's really easy to do. Take your lash and peel the lash very gently, and then when you see the lash, make sure that you take the sharp scissors and you poke them right towards their... Alright, don't do that. I'm sorry, I'm totally lying. But angle them right into the eye here with the lash. Make sure that that lash is just kind of like floppily on there. See how it's floppily on there? You don't want to glue it yet. What you gotta see is where that lash goes in here and where that lash goes out here. Make sure that that lash is definitely there. Now you can leave the whole lash on if you want, which we're gonna do because drag queens, you know, you just need it all the way out there. You want to
That'll be so Gorge.
Oh, Gorge. Simply Gorge, just a little. See, we dig that, but this is just too weird. It's too menage-y. Too menage-y. If you look up all the way, go girl. It's just too menage-y. We need to change that inner corner. So we're going to give her a little haircut here. That inner corner of the eye. Sorry, my hands have Tourette's here. But that inner corner of the eye, we're going to go snippety, snippety, snippety. Oh, God, it's like a big fuzzy dog. Oh, you just snip it down, you snip it down, and you snip it down, and you snip it down until you get this nice little angle to it. It's just amazing. Just amazing.
So Gorge.
That's just Gorge. I have some birds that live inside of a gourd at my house. They're just amazing. They're so Gorge inside of their gourd.
I had gourds on my face.
Ooh, we can do that. Do you want crystal gourds? We can do Sklavatsky.
I love gourds.
Do you like Sklavatsky gourds? So you got that nice little curl there. Now watch what happens when I take this. I just take it and I go flick, 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 so that all those little hairy things aren't on there. You do not want those little hairy things on there. No hairy things on there. Otherwise the hairy things will get on her eyes and they'll get in the eyes and then you'll go, ow! Which is not good.
And nobody likes hairy things anyway.
That is not Gorge.
That's not Gorge.
So see how the lash is flippity floppity? Make sure that the floppity flip is on the out of the flippity flop. And then you just put that floppity flip on the flippity flop of the eyelash. And then look at that. Now when you actually open the eye, go ahead and open, it slowly builds. It gets big and sharp and pointy. So we're going to take just a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of glue. Duo, surgical latex adhesive. This stuff has been used for hundreds of years, thousands if not. Amazing. And you put that on your lash. Just a little bit of Duo on your lash. We're going to take a small amount of the Duo. Just a little bit on the hand here, a little bit on the hand, a little bit on the hand. Just need a tiny amount of Duo, not much. And then you take your lash, the flippity flop of the floppity flip in the lash, and you just tap right through there, just gently through there, just on the edge. Make sure you haven't had 7 cups of coffee like I have. Otherwise your lash is just going to go everywhere.
Tourette's.
It's just, Tourette's? Check! Black bitch! Lash!
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Just like that. If you get too much glue on there, it's going to be nasty, but that's okay, because it's going to be pretty nasty. You can take the lash, and now if your model can close their eyes, that's great, but we're showing this model that if you keep your eyes looking down into the mirror, the muscles act as though they're tight. That lash sticks on there rather than opening up and goes poke, poke, poke every single time. Poke, poke. You don't want to poke. So just keep the eyes looking down, settle in that lash as far as you can, and then slowly build that lash to the outside. Now the lash is wet, so of course it's going to lift up. I prefer to have the lash wet because then I can go, did I get that on right? And you see a glue line. Yes, I got that on right. If it's way up here, that's okay too. It's not the end of the world. It's just the beginning of an eyelash. And you just take this right out here. And now it's starting to stick because that glue, it's kind of sticky. You can push up the lash just right at the root, get that nice little lift in there. Oh, that is Gorge.
It's beyond Gorge.
Oh, simply Gorge. Oh, yeah. And just kind of keep down just with your eyes there.
I want to applaud how Gorge it is.
Oh, that is Gorge. Tiny amount of glue. I'm taking the corner of the glue. I prefer tiny little sparkly, sharp thingies that, you know, might poke out your eyes. Just make sure you don't poke out your eyes because I will not be liable for that. Reinforce the glue a little bit more so you can get that lash to really lift up. I mean, this is like the Apollo 13. Was there an Apollo 13?
It was. It was not a good Apollo, but it was the most successful journey.
Okay, well then this is the most successful journey eyelash. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that lash and we're gonna start to push it back down. And now that it's got a little bit of glue up above, look at that lash.
Gorge!
Gorge! Just amazing. Miss Cataclysmic, how do you like?
It's lovely.
Do you feel gorge?
I feel gorge.
We're gonna take our little bit of that lower lash now, that little lower lash. We're gonna take her again, just kind of rip her right off. Oh, make her feel good. Yeah. Ooh. So this one right here, I'm actually gonna turn it the other way around so we get more lift into the eye. But I still don't like the way that inner corner is. I do not like those Menage inner corners. It's too Menage for me. I love Menage. I wanna do Menage's makeup so that they're not so Menage. Then Menage would be a fabulous word when talking about lashes. And we're gonna take a small amount of that lash. We're gonna dip it right through the glue again. Oh my gosh, I am getting like so much glue on here. Way too much glue, but that's okay because that small amount of glue, look, I'm just gonna touch it and it comes right off. Oh, and it's still on there. Look at that. Now this time, when doing the actual lower lash, you want to make sure that the head is forward and the eyes are up so that you can really see underneath that eye. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that little lash right near the outside and we're just gonna get that on there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I feel like it might be gorge.
Oh my gosh, I think it is gonna be gorge.
I think it is too.
Oh, it
Gorge!
is officially gorge. And look how spiking that lash up versus
That is
spiking it
gorge,
down
actually.
blends right into that lash. And now again, you can kind of reinforce, make sure that that's there. This is preferably the tool I like to work with if I'm going to be working around somebody's eyes, because of course it's really sharp and spiky and metal, and if I like get in there really good and move it around really good, it just turns out really good. Oh, that feels gorge, doesn't it?
It's beyond gorge.
Very gorge.
Feels amazingly gorge for a lash. It's like a gore to gorge. And then
You're so gonna win this competition.
that has the most amazing double spike lash I have ever seen.
Oh my god.
Turn towards the camera, look at that. Do you see that lash?
Gorge.
Do you see that? Oh, it's nice and
Gorge.
spiky and gorgeous. And now,
gorge.
to make the lashes look more real, because you have to make lashes look real.
Right.
If they don't look real, they look horrible. And if they look horrible, then they don't look real. So we like real gorge lashes.
Gorge lashes.
And what I'm doing is I'm taking our fantastic plastic mascara. This mascara is a hydrocellulose base. The hydrocellulose is amazing because what it does is it acts like sugar water, tailing to the tips of your lashes, giving you drag-like lashes even if you aren't a drag queen. Look at that brush. It's nice and flexy. Isn't that flex? You'd like to...
I've used that. That's made my eyelashes look gorge.
Oh my god, and it wiggles around in there just right.
Perfect.
I have to use this horrible little wand in here though, so for the mid-time, I'm just going to take this nasty little sample wand, which is, at least I'm not giving you caucus of the eye.
Exactly. Caucus.
Of the eye.
Iowa caucuses are the worst.
Oh, they are. You know that Michelle Bachman, she's a sweetheart, worked with her 6 times. Love her dearly. I just wish she'd stick to PTA. A little bit of mascara in there. Now, I like to do this personally. Do not put this directly onto the lash, otherwise your lashes won't be happy. Instead, put a coat of mascara on. Take a little bit of your wand, another reason to use a sample wand rather than the real wand. Take a little bit of glue right through there. Make sure you're not allergic to latex. If you are, you're screwed. Oh my god.
Now you tell me. I'm just kidding, I'm fine.
Alright, thank goodness. A little pinch. Hold those lashes together, and they feel better. They're going to stay on longer, and you could have a ton of cocktails or tails in your cock.
Oh,
and
tails.
Your lashes will still look gorge.
they
Right.
will. Through all those tails in your cock.
Oh my god. Cock.
Tails.
Tails.
Cocktails and gorge. What else do you want?
Cocktails, woo! Tales of danger, you muffin, your cocktails, woo! I hope Disney doesn't sue me for that one. I could see them so that Michael Eisner guy just doesn't like drag queens. No, he'd look pretty as one. And then that nice little pinch of the lash together, and they feel better.
Lovely.
How much better does that feel?
Oh my gosh, look at that.
It looks like a real
Gorge.
lash.
Oh my
Check that
god,
out.
look at this.
Oh.
Oh.
So we'll meet you later once we're done with the other eye.